So DSY is still much bearish. Like we said yesterday, the dollar is still much weak. But let's see the economic calendar for today. So today is Thursday, right? So by 1:20 p.m., we'll be having okay, Thursday. There's nothing today. So it's tomorrow before we have news. So no news today. So GSY is still selling off, which is bearish. And which other currency words are still much bullish. So what we'll do now is look at Bitcoin. So Bitcoin, we are still bullish on Bitcoin. And although we may experience a kind of pullback, maybe to some of these key zone here, we may experience some pullback to some of these key zone that align with this fair value gap. So from there, you can look for a buy opportunity to continue pushing up. And that is the destination that I'm predicting, because that is where we have a supply zone. So that's where we have a supply zone for BT. If we get a pullback, this place will be very lovely to buy from. The stop loss can come below here, then target a higher push. So BTC is still bullish, it's in an uptrend. It's still an uptrend. We can see now that we break structure here. So here we have a break of structure on BTC. So we have a break of structure on BTC there. Pullback will be a pullback to buy. Our external low. So that is our external low. So this means that as long BTC is trading above this low, it's still more of bullish. It's still more to look for buy opportunity. The only way we can look for bearish is when BTC break that low. So if we break that low, then that will be for bearish. So as long as this external low is intact, then all we should be looking at is a bullish opportunity on BTC. Then gold soar up. Although this is where we have our break of structure, and here become. So this is our internal high. So that internal high is, as long price is intact, this is our internal high. So as long as this high is still intact, BTC is still bearish on these 4 hours. Bearish leg. So all we can see now, I can see that we have a kind of liquidity, a trendline liquidity here, right? So we may see more push up to take out all this liquidity there. From there, we can have maybe a setback. So this high is more intact. So this is where we have last. So that is for BTC. So BTC, here become our external high on 4 hours. And here's our external low. So what price is doing now is a pullback. These are where we change character. So from this place to this place is giving us a bearish. It doesn't matter how deeper this may be. We are seeing a bearish. until maybe we break this external high, then that will become what? Maybe a resume bullish totally. So congratulations to those that caught this move. This is a lot of money on BTC. This move. It's a lot of money. But no matter the move, don't think that, don't go and use this place as a break of structure or change of character. This is one leg. So anything around there, especially when this trend line liquidity has been taken care. So I'm looking at, if you see a sell formation here, then you can look to sell BTC, gold around that place. So for now, gold is still much bullish. Any pullback is still, they still continue for the bullish of gold. Euro USD is bullish. USD, because DSY is down, so USD is bullish. On 4 hours, we have changed now to back to bullish. Here we break structure, which should have given us to roll down, but no, price move up, give us a change of character, right? So we have a change of character already here. You can see how price make a pullback now. Then we have this. So what we are seeing now is a continuation for bullish on euro. Like I said yesterday, dollar is very weak. So all we should be doing is looking for opportunity to buy Euro USD, GU, and other related currency. But for now, we cannot really jump into trade because price is already moving. So if there's a pullback here later, for those of us that do intraday trading, so you can watch this zone. But my fear here is there are a lot of liquidity that's building. A lot of liquidity is building around there. So I will love a sweep of this low there, price come back. Then we can target higher high. So for now, I cannot really define any entry here because price has moved and it has formed a kind of this low here, right? Which I cannot really, it's too dangerous to put a buy limit here. They may sweep this low then before they continue moving price. But all I can say is we are bullish. We change character. Price get to this zone, this supply zone, demand zone. Look at it. That demand zone hold price. So demand is in control. So that demand zone hold price, and now all we can see, we have not seen a break of structure. So if this guy buy off, maybe we break another structure, then pull back, we continue. So Euro USD, for now, price is still what? Is still bullish. GU is still bullish, seriously. GU is seriously bullish also. This one, the same thing. Here we have, this has been a bullish market, although. So we have a break of structure, price came. Although this one did not come to a major demand zone, so price did not liquidate that demand. But I've said it time without number. Not every time price will come to your order block. We have 7 seasonal reference. Price can use any of the seasonal reference and go. What I can see here is that they use this breaker block. So that is breaker block. Breaker block is the first out of the 7 seasonal reference of price of SMC. Breaker block is number 1. Mitigation block. We have breaker block, mitigation block. We have a fair value gap. Before we have other block. So other block is number 4. So price can use any of these institutional reference and move away. So that's what happened here. They made use of the breaker block and move price away. So in a nutshell, this guy is bullish. Is very bullish. And then if you get a pullback, maybe later, maybe during New York, you can continue. This place still remain for draw on liquidity. So every attention should be how to join the buy, not to sell at all, not to sell at all. So price is very bullish on GBP USD. There's no entry for me now because this is at the middle of nowhere and you can't just enter even when you go to 15 minutes. So there's still room for a pullback then before price soar up. So we will see that. Let's quickly look at oil. So like I've said, oil still remain bearish. And this is where I'm looking at least for a draw liquidity to oil. So we'll wait for, if we get a pullback, then we'll continue looking, we'll look for a sell, we'll join. I have a sell already on that, from that place. So we can look for a pullback and continue joining the sell. So this is where I was, this is my position on oil. So the position is still running. At least it's one of the positions I have positive that is still running. So oil is still running and it will continue. I think I sent this trade to the Vade VIP then. The only way I not send it to the BT market. So oil is still dropping and that position is still keep on hold. So I still only to that position. The only thing is that maybe if you can get entry later, another entry to add to the position. I sent out GBP card this morning to all the community, to the WhatsApp. So why is the reason I sent out? No, this GBP card, you see, this guy here, he has been a thorn in my flesh. This guy hit my stop loss for about 2 weeks ago. Was not ready, but I was buying, looking for a buy. This place take me out. So I paused. I said, okay, I know that it's going to buy, but maybe by that time it's not ready, and allow it to be. In market flow, we are having, these are large break construction. So this place was our demand zone, but price take time to react to that demand zone. You can see a lot of days, price was just consolidating. But now we have that move. So not just the move that give us a fair value gap. Now, this is a very good trade, a very bullish opportunity. And I see it that is good and GBP is strong. So technically, our own is to see a setup, a very good setup. Our own is to trade, is for the market to push out. Me, the stage I've gotten to in my trading journey, I don't afraid of whether I lose trade, whether I will stop loss. Last week, I told us on Monday that April, I was 5% down. 5%. So even at a 5% down in April, it doesn't give me a trading phobia. I'm not panic. I not do anything because I know that April was a bad month. January, I made 10%. February, I made 9%. March, I make about 5%. So if April is bad without making the waterfall, no. So the same setup, the same analysis that I've been using for all these years, even since the beginning of this year, that have been giving me profit. The same thing I used in April. But the market decided to take from me. And losing 5% in April doesn't mean that May I will not recover. So I will not allow the losses of April to begin to put me to fear. I will not see a good trade. I will not be able to trade again. No. And that is why our emotions, that's why emotion balance, emotion maturity come in trading. When you are losing, the ability to control your emotion. When you are making money, the ability to control your emotion. Right. So whenever I see a good setup, my own is to, all that I have been preaching is that have a good risk management. Losing time will come. To every trader, whether you are trading for bank, you trade even the bank, the institutional traders, there's a period for losing trade. Every trade you are taking, you can be losing. And that's the stage where a lot of people, they give up, or they change strategy, or that no. And winning period will come. You just be winning. So that's how the market is built. Right. Have a good risk management. Anytime you are going into any trade, it's 50-50. No matter how good the setup may be. Me, my own philosophy and my own mindset is that anytime I go into trade, the first thing I say, how much am I willing to lose in this trade? Not how much am I willing to make. So you can calculate your loss before you get into trade, and that is the best way to trade. So this is a very good setup, and then I am pushing it out. Let's see how it will play out. So we have market ranging, we have an uptrend, price came to demand, now range for a Y. Now we have the move, give us an impulse, a fair value gap, a demand zone. So the pendulum, the entry was, let's see if market come back to this pendulum that we can target this high. So that is the reason why I sent out that trade this morning. So that when I sent out a trade, not just my trade are not signals. My trade are not signals. My trade are trade setups. And that's why I explain. It's not about signals, but for you to understand the reason why I am taking the trade. So that you can learn and you can trade by yourself without signal. So it's not about signal. It's about learning the art of trading. And that's why anytime I can just be typing, say buy, sell. That's why whenever I set out the signal, I sent out the screenshot. The reason why I am buying, the reason why I am selling. And I will come here in the live session and explain to us the reason why this trade, I am buying this trade, or I am selling this trade. For learning educational purposes, not for signal. Please let's get that right. So this is our pending order on this. So let's see how it will go. If price if price will give us this trade. So it's still fresh. Then other trade that like AUD card has left us. He moved. This guy is a very good momentum, right? Now we miss this buy. No, we're contemplating that this place, when we're using that software, I show us that AUD shelf, AUD card, that this the software called the trade. But we say, okay, let's see the second day. But before yesterday, the market moved without us. But it's fine. Now we have a clear break of structure. Price has been ranging. Now a clear break of structure. So in the nearest future, maybe next week, any pullback on AUD card is a pullback, is for us to look for a buy. This is a very simple SMC matrix, simple break of structure to the upside, Here become what?
So
External
SMC is the
low,
best.
then external. We don't have a high yet. The reason why we don't have a high yet is because we don't have a pullback yet. So by the time this guy become a pullback, we will now have the external high. All we need is at least below 50 discount, below 50% of this discount move. Let's say this is the high. Once price fall below 50%, we are looking for a buy opportunity. Trade is very simple. It's not complicated, right? You can see all I'm looking out for now that I see that we have break structure, pull back, then we look forward, we join the buy opportunity. So that is that. Then AUD share. AUD share, I'm still bullish on this guy. So AUD share is still a buy. It's still we're going to still very buy. We have not even hit. When you look at AUD card, this one, this high, this one are hitting the high. AUD share will still do the same thing. This guy will hit this place, even surpass it. So if you have, it's a good opportunity to buy, right? It's an opportunity to buy. I'm seeing more push on this guy to the upside. No matter how the pullback will do, if you like, he still do pullback. This guy, between today and tomorrow, this guy may hit this top here. So this is where we have swept weekly liquidity, and this is the weekly liquidity, drawn liquidity, and price are not taking. So I'm expecting this guy to trade to this place between today and tomorrow or on Monday. So that is AUD chef, AUD chef. Likewise, AUD JPY. AUD is very strong. So AUD JPY is also bullish. That's our drawn liquidity on that trade. Now, when I'm showing direction that this is bullish, all you need to do, if you want to trade any of the pair, is to look for a pullback and join in the direction that's predicted. For now, leave CAD JPY. Leave CAD JPY for now. Leave it. This momentum is too high. So, also, Euro AUD is bearish, but as I would love a more price to come to what? Price to come to at least above 50% before we start looking for a sell. So this guy is not ready for now. It's not ready, so we'll leave it for now. It's not ready. We need more push up before we sell. Right. Sorry, somebody sent me a message. Let me see. So that is it. Okay. My Zoom is up, has expired. So we have 10 minutes more. Euro JPY. So Euro JPY, this guy is going to buy. This guy is going to buy. And I will tell you the reason. Euro JPY is going to buy. He's buying. You know, he's going to buy. Now, we have, this is weekly range. Now we have taken out this low. This low is what? Is liquidity. Below that low. Now, I'm coming. Let me do some kabas. If not something we can buy now and then, okay. I'm coming. Let me bring something. Or we should wait. Or we should wait a little. Okay. Just give me a moment. Let me confirm. Let me use this software to confirm the buy. If something we can buy a euro, I'm coming. Let me use this software. Let me see if software has called it by Euro JPY. Give me a moment. Euro JPY. Where is it now? Not that. Euro. Where's my I'm gonna see Euro JPY on this place. But okay. Where's Euro JPY? Okay, sorry. I'll be a moment. I've seen it. Just try to help us confirm if we have a buy on it yet or not. So it's loading. It's loading. So I will confirm later it's loading. Now, so this guy, if you are to buy now, your stop loss will be very, very, maybe, so the price, the stop loss is too high. This is the problem. The stop loss is too high because if you are to buy now, stop loss will be below here. Right? It's too high. It's too high. So we'll wait. It's not it's too big. We'll wait for price to take out this high. Right? So if you take out this high, there will stop loss can be around there. Right. So I think that's what we'll do. Okay? Okay. The thing. Okay. Even there's no. What should we do? The software has called it for a buy. Let me show us where we go and think I have confidence in that buy. And even give us so we can put a stop loss. So for anyone that would like to take it, it's a good buy. It's a very, very good buy. So you can see now, if you are to buy now, your stop loss will come below. And that is one thing about this. So if you buy now, your stop loss will just come below here. That is about 81 pips. 81 pips. So please write this stop loss down. For those of us that want to buy, please write down 183.285. 183.285. 183.285. So for those of us that would love to buy Euro JPY, so your stop loss will be 183.285. So something like this. Okay. Buabi. So your stop loss will be stop loss. So your stop loss will be 183.285. So you can target 2 to 1 like this for now. Let's go to 1 hour. But if your mind don't want to buy, you can leave it. So for those of us that want to buy, this will be this guy is going to buy and the software has called it for 1 hour. 1 hour. We have a lot of book cross around that zone. So Euro JPY is good for a buy. Your stop loss will be, that means stand by. Your stop loss will be 183.285. So let's move further. So other pair, let's go back to AUD. AUD is a sell mood, break of structure. So we need a pullback for us to buy. Okay, we are talking about GBP card already. So we have pending order on this already. So or you just leave this one, let it activate. GBP chef. I'm waiting for this guy to, once this guy drop here, we will look for a buy opportunity. This is our last break of structure. So all we are doing is patiently wait for price to come to some of this zone. And once it gives us a bullish evidence, then we get into trade. Chef is bearish. For now, it's bearish. We cannot do anything now. Just leave it. Whenever I come back, we look for a buy. You see all this trade, all this GJ, all this thing, before you buy next week, this guy will find a way. They will find their way back to this place. All this GJ, EJ, before next week, this guy will find their way back to this place. I tell you, go and write it down. So that is it. Maybe we'll come back by 2 p.m. there. We'll see it price development. So NASDAQ, S&P 500 is bullish seriously. We need a pullback. We need a pullback to get in. So all this one are overstretched. They are overstretched for me. We can't. So whenever we see a daily pullback and a bullish continuation, that's where we want to join the buy. Even US 30. So AUD, USD, these guys are very bullish. These guys are very bullish. Any pullback is a pullback to continue. We have a break of structure. So here become what? Our external low. Pullback, we join the buy. NZD, break of structure, pullback, we join the buy. So all these ones still have time. USD share continue pushing down. USD cards, I want price to get to this place. We look for a sell. This is another good sell. Watch out. But I don't want us to do a sell limit. I don't want us to do a sell limit. Let's watch what price we do. What price we do. I would love this. I don't know if price will come to that zone. But once price enter this red zone, once it start giving us bearish, then we love to sell. Right. We have break of structure, external high, external low. So I would love price to come to a very good zone. This red zone is my point of interest. Once price get to that zone, then we can look for a sell opportunity. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. If we are going to do New York session by 1 p.m., I will send out the link for New York session. So please just trade in the directions of all these trades that I are pointed out. Number one, this guy is selling. Once he gets a sell, maybe this zone, we can look for a sell. EU is buying, GU is buying. All you need is to trade in line with all those trades. So we meet again in the afternoon. Thank you. Bye for now. I've checked oil. I've talked about oil. Oil is selling. I've talked about oil already. So you can look for a pullback and join the sell.